just going to do a quick greenhouse and sort of garden update while I've got the camera set up. I thought I might as well do this at the same time as the video just before. So let's give you a spin round and... Right, yeah, that's a piece of wood. Right, that one there, that's the Turk's caps. So they're sitting there nicely ready to go in. Got Ishikuri squash there. I've planted some more sweet corn here. Spin round. Got some more beans planted up. French beans and that to give away or sell on. That's the White Wonder cucumbers there. They're doing okay. That's the cucamelons. Managed to get a decent-ish amount of them to germinate. That's the giant sunflowers. That's the bush marrows on this one. What else we got up here? That's the yellow courgettes. Some more sweet corn there. That is the shooting stars courgettes, the climbing courgettes. So we're going to see what they grow like. I've repotted and tidied up the josterberry cuttings. They're doing a lot better now. These are what's left of the chilies that I grew myself. Very, very poor crop, but as I said in another video, next year I'm going to build up a lighting system and a heat mat in the garage when it's done. They're the rainbow beetroot. They're ready to go into the polytunnel very soon. One kale plant, I had a little extra one there, so I'd potted that one up. There's two different varieties of leeks, so they're getting ready to split up soon. San Lorenzo tomatoes, doing really well. That's that side. That one there is the Brandywine pink. They're a beefsteak tomato. Red cherry. They're obviously cherry tomatoes. These are citrus trees, but they're not doing very well at the moment. As I said before, where I'm doing all the work at the moment, everywhere's a proper mess at the moment. These are all the bits and bobs for around the pond. That's the berry plants, but they need repotting fairly soon. As much as I was just messing around with there. That's the last of the potatoes now potted up. These are the ratties. There's 8 pots of them. The other potatoes that are sitting outside at the moment are Sapo Mira. These are the ones, the 2 rows there. So they're coming up nicely. We've then got Kestrel, which is in that 1 row along here. And then Apache, which are the 2 rows back there. So they're all doing okay. While I'm here, those of you that are interested, so a few of you have asked about the garage getting on. So that's now been boarded over, sealed up and painted. So that's ready now to start dismantling this racking to move it over to this side, but that's for a later date. All right, zip down. As I say, the beans and peas that went in the other day are doing okay. I was a little bit concerned because we had some cold nights, but it doesn't seem to have affected them, and there is some fresh growth on the beans, so they're doing okay. Obviously onions, garlic and shallots are doing well. Got to plant the bed up. Right, the other potatoes are here. Got the Sapo Axonas, just starting to get a couple of them breaking through. We've got the blue Annalise. These ones, they're coming up well. These are going to be going outside fairly soon. As about another week, so I know that there's no frost. But what I'm going to do is these ones, which are the first earlies. Let me just double check the names so I'll get it right. That's the Red Duke of Yorks. Then these ones. And then that was, I believe, is it the Ulster Prince? If I can find the tag somewhere. I think they're the Ulster Prince anyway. But as you can see, they're actually getting ready to flower. So what I'm probably going to do is those 8 pots I'm going to keep in here until they actually harvest, because I don't want to put them outside and put them into shock of any sort and then, you know, kill the plants off and end up with hardly anything in there. So I may as well just keep them in here. They're only going to take up literally the size of 8 pots there, so the rest of that will all be emptied out soon. But right, while we're here, we'll have a look on the upper bed. These are the ones that we did the experiment with the compost with. They're all doing okay. So these are, I'm going to put some in the ground outside, some in the ground in here. These are my other tomato plants that I potted up into my own tray for in here. The banana legs, San Lorenzo, Brandywine Pink. We also now have some new plants. We've got a horseradish. That came from a garden centre, so that's got to go into a pot soon. We're also trying wasabi. A Facebook friend of mine gave me a message the other day and said they spotted them at a local garden centre, and I couldn't resist going off and having a quick buy. These ones here are my 2 white wonder cucumbers for in here. Some aubergines, some more aubergines. Now, chilies. Where, as I said, mine were an absolute failure. So we've been picking the odd one up here and there from garden centres. So we've got obviously Scotch bonnet, habanero paper lantern, hot banana. So obviously, even though they said hot banana, they're only a mild one, but they might do for something. Apache, Super Fresno. I've never grown that one before either. Cheney, whatever it's pronounced there. It's that one, because I don't think it's a KN. Might be Cheyenne. And then obviously Scotch bonnet, another type there. Now these 2 I was given by a young lady on Facebook. And we have the Pot Black and the AJI Crystal. So now they're doing very well. Now I messaged her on Facebook about topping plants. Now these are quite tall ones, because she managed to get them to grow really well. I mean, you look at those compared to the shop boughts and there's nothing in it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to top these 2 out. Now, topping out, for those that don't know, the idea being I'm going to be snipping that off there. Now, you'll get more branches coming out from the nodes there, similar to what's happening down here. So you're trying to turn the plant more into a bush than actually getting taller and taller and taller and going quite leggy and gangly. I'm going to do the same with the Pot Black. As you can see on here, it's really, really healthy little plants, and there's lots and lots of growth coming in from the corners. So, all right, let me just double check. Yeah, as I say, on this one, I'm going to snip up here. Now, what you do, get your snips, don't cut straight. Come in at a slight angle upward like that, and pop, and just snip off. Now, the reason you do the slash cut is so that if you water them from the top, it won't sit straight on the top and rot it out. So hopefully that'll have a chance to scab over and go quite well. Now, the Pot Black, I'm going to go in there and snip. Seems quite drastic, but, you know, it's always been okay. So we'll give that another week or so, and then we'll see how well the other little branches are grown. I'm going to start giving them a feed now as well, because, I mean, a lot of them, once you get a few leaves on there, you're all right to give them diluted tomato feed or chili feed, but just don't have it too strong. So anyway, that's with that one. So not looking too bad. All right, catch you next time again. Bye bye.